Hello everyone, it is your girl Juliana, aka Life is Julian, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm finally going to give you a full house tour. I've been giving you little bits and pieces and everything, and I haven't tell you guys like the pieces and where I found them and how I put everything together. So finally, after moving into this house in July I think it is, I'm finally here to give you a full first floor home tour, first floor only. I have the second floor to show you guys, and then I have the lower level to show you guys, but later on do that. But today it's a full house tour. Not full, halfway, less than halfway, right? But let's get on up into my house. Okay, so this is my front door, and this is just standing right in my foyer right here. And right here, the curtains here, I bought most of the curtains here. I bought them in a department store. These are bought in a department store on Jonesboro Road. I think I did mention in the video. And as well as these little curtain holder right here. Those are all from that department store in Jonesboro. I think you get two in a pack for $3.99. And these I decorated with little bows that I found in the Dollar Tree, just to give it a little statement and them thing there. And then I made 4 of these when I first moved into the home. I made it before I moved into the home, and so I just kind of change around stuff. And then over here, this stand right here, I found this on Facebook Marketplace, and I decored out this flowers bouquet to go with it, definitely to go with it. I did a little tricks here and there to it just to make it my own, but overall I think I paid probably like $15 for the stand and $5 for the vase, and I just bought flowers from Dollar Tree and just throw them all up in there. And this believe right here, I found that in Dee Dee's discount store right there. That was from Dee Dee's, and I did purchase some more of them, but you will see that as I go along later on. And then I have a little angel right there at my front door. So you'll see my angel as soon as you walk into the house. You have to pass she before. She gives you the authority to come in here, if that makes any sense. And then that is just part of my Christmas decor. And when Christmas is over, that will be gone. But that blends in with my decor for Christmas. Yes, honey. And let's move right along. In my foyer, I have a rug right here. When you first walk in, and I've had this rug in forever. And so that's my rug for my foyer. And onto my left hand side of the house, this is my former living room. You guys can see this pretty much. And this is my color scheme for the Christmas holiday. And let's see, because I love this little space. This is the room that nobody comes into. Now this throw here, I found these throw in, I bought 2 of them. I found them in Walmart. I bought 2, so I put 1 here and 1 is underneath my Christmas tree. And these beautiful pillows here, these cushions, were from Amazon, and I bought a couple of them for the space. Then I have these rugs, this rug right here, this white rug, and I've had those for a long time. I bought those in Walmart. They're very, very nice. And then I think the favorite thing in this room is my window treatment. And when I decor my window, I always do my windows cheap and affordable and on an extreme friendly budget. So all the curtains here are from the department store, and I'm like $5 and $10 for 2 panels, so it's really, really cheap. And these right here are stuff that I DIY'd myself. And I've done that from, I live in my past house before this one. So it's been moving around with me for a while and into different spaces in my house. And all I did was just put little roses, flowers that I bought in, paid 99 cents for it. I bought this in a beauty supply store. And then this right here, I love, this is beautiful I did buy that in a department store, the same department store that I go to get my flowers and stuff. I bought that there. This is very nice. And what else in the space? These are 3 candle stand holders here. I did just DIY those for the holiday. Yes, I sure did, and they came out pretty nice, as well as I did the vase for the space right here. And then the flowers that's sitting in this vase, I did buy those in Valley Village for a nickel and nothing. I bought a whole lot of flowers in Valley Village for nickel and nothing. And then this right here is from Goodwill, and I paid like $1 for it. Okay, and this cushion here is from Ross, and this throw right here is from Goodwill, and I paid $1.99 for that. These cushions came with the chair, so I have a whole lot of these. And let's see, over here in the corner here, I have these those different stuff that I have in here. But to get the color scheme going, I did go in and put these blue flowers, and I bought these. These is from Goodwill, and these are from Walmart, and then the rest is from a department store a while back. I just kind of put everything in there. Of course, these will be gone as soon as the holiday is over. And this right here is this thing is so huge, it doesn't do any justice on camera. In person, it is really, really big. And I did buy that on Marketplace. I paid, I think, $20 for that on Marketplace. And what else in this space? This space is so comfortable. That painting on the wall, I did buy it in Goodwill, and I paid $15 for it, and I love it, love it, love it, love it. Now this, the lamps right here, these lamps actually used to be in my bedroom at her prior home, and all I did was just take it and just put it here, and I DIY the shades. I just bought the shades in Goodwill, and I did all of this stuff to it and decked it out just to make it my own. And this candle stand right here is from Ross, and this right here is something that I DIY'd myself, and that came out pretty nice. And this under here is from Ross, and that completes this space. Oh no, that does not complete the space. Actually, that what do you call it? The chandelier in this room, that is penny on the buckle. I bought that. It used to be a flower, like something to hold your flowers in, a hanging flowers, whatever, roses or plants or whatever. And I bought it in Ross for $16. And I just took that the other piece off and connected it to the roof, and there I had a hanging chandelier. It was only $16 for that thing. And this is a DIY project that I made when I first moved into this house, and that's it. Okay, so the next room that I wanted to share with you is my formal dining. The natural sunlight that comes into this room is nothing to play with. It's perfect when I need to do my tablescapes and stuff like that, and I just love this. Is one of the rooms that sold me when I came and looked at the house. I fell in love with the house because of the window right here and the window in the formal living room. But yeah, now the curtains here are from the same place that I buy all the other curtains to deck out this space. The vase is a DIY project. The candle stands, the blue candle stands, those are DIY projects I made myself. Now these apples are from DD's discount store, and I think I did share that with you guys already. These curtain holders are from Ross, and I bought 2 sets of those, and these are also DIY projects that I made myself. That came out very nice. Now these standing lamps here are DIY projects that I made myself as well, and I've had those for about 3 years. I made those myself. And I have 2 of these candle decor here, and I bought those in whatever. I think that was I can't remember. I've had that for a long time. I think I bought it in Burlington or one of them places, but I've had it for a minute. Now let's talk about the table setup right here. Now you guys know that I DIY'd this. I saw that piece in Big Lots and I DIY'd it myself. And the plates right here is from Goodwill. The table runner is from Goodwill. This right here, the napkin holder is from Amazon. This is Dollar Tree, knives and forks and stuff. Now this is from, I think this is from Big Lots. And this is from Goodwill. And that's it. And the wine glass is from Goodwill as well. And what else? And these are from Walmart. And that is how I do my tablescapes. Cheap, affordable, and on a budget. Now the table runner is also from Ross. And I only paid $4.99 for that. Right? And that is nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now let's get into our chandelier right here. Now my chandelier, this is the original chandelier. Well, let's just say this is the original lighting that came with the house when we bought the house. And I was going to change it out and put a really nice chandelier in, but I decided to DIY the chandelier myself to save money. So I went on Amazon and I ordered all these chandelier pieces and it's connected to the chandelier, and they had a nice looking chandelier that was didn't even cost me $30 to get this like that. So yeah, over there is Jesus and his 12 disciples, and I bought that from a lady in a department store here in Atlanta, and I paid about $80 for that thing on the wall. This is a part of the foyer. When you come down, you'll find this section right here. Now this little space right here, I love this little space here. I DIY'd this right here, and all I did was get the base from Goodwill, and I painted it, spray painted it into white, and get all the little blings and dings and stuff and just connect the dots. And this is a box that I built it on top of, and there you have it. And the flowers are from Goodwill and the Dollar Tree. And these pairs right here, I did show you in a haul that I did before, and I bought these 3 pairs in Dee Dee's discount store. And then these are DIY projects that I've made for a while, and I love these. They're very nice. Now on the wall across from that little thing that's going on are these 2 European wall things that I love. I've had these in forever, like years of it, and I love them. I just put them right there, and right across from it you'll find the Lord's Prayer over here. So you need for that when you come to this house. The Lord's Prayer and angels are everywhere in my house. Now when you come further down, you'll find my eating kitchen area here. And then, yeah, this is where I do the breakfast and things take place. And on the table here is my table. My table always set up every day, the set up table. But these, like I said, are from Amazon. And the chargers are from the Dollar Tree. These are from Goodwill, and the plates and stuff are from Goodwill. The knives and forks are from the Dollar Tree. This is from Goodwill, and these are all DIY projects that I made, the vase and all of that. And the flowers are from Walmart. The roses are from Walmart. Yes, so that completes that. And this table runner is from the Dollar Tree, only 99 cents. Now, this I'm showing you guys in a haul that I did purchase that. I think I got it from Dee Dee's discount store for $10, I think it is. And then over here is where my dog eats his food, and so I'm gonna move that out of the way just now. But this is future space right here. You can never have a home without a Shih Tzu, right? So that's Future's little space right there. So you know, at night I bring in his little doggy house. So this is where he does his little pee-pee and all that at night. So it's a big space. And then these curtains are from the discount store, and I think this is Dee Dee's discount store I bought the panels at. These are from Like I said before, these are all from the beauty supply store, and these are DIY projects that I made, so I decided to put them at all the windows just to bring that little extra shabam in. Shabam bam bam. And these are all findings up here. They're all findings that I decked out my eating kitchen area. I love these bouquets. Like I said, I made 4 of them, and they just move them in every section of the house. It's a plant my husband gave me, and it dead 10 times. I'll come back alive, so I keep it. It decided it doesn't want to die, so but let's keep it in the house. And then this here is my family room, and this is where all the shenanigans take place. All the sit down and late night TV watches. If we're not in the theater room, this is where we be chilling. It's not a fussy room, but it's comfortable. I have my Christmas tree on deck over there, and all the curtains here are also from the same place. Everything from the same place. As you can see, I think I already told you a lot of things about the tree and everything else that I did for this space. Came out very, very nice. Now, the chair right here is a chair that I bought in a yard sale. And I paid like $12 for this chair. Now, when I bought the chair, I knew I liked the chair, but it didn't have nothing to put your legs on. So what I did was I just took this from the sofa in front from a living and put it here. So at least you can't have it, you can't set up your foot when you're sitting here. Somebody be messing with my stuff here. But yeah, and then we have little candies and stuff, and somebody been eating my candies because they're going down tremendously. Look like you.
I don't like plain chocolate.
Okay. And so these are DIY projects that I made. I did buy the lamp on Facebook Marketplace, $20 for 2 of them. And I just went to the Dollar Tree and got some flowers and little birds and thing, and just glue them on there just to give it a different look, a Juliana look. And these 2 elephants here, I purchased those in a department store in Jonesboro. And these are little findings that I find when I go yard sale hunting and all that other stuff right there. And I love yard sales, y'all, because you never know what you are going to find. You just never know where you're gonna find. So in every room in my house, I have an angel. You will always find an angel. I've had this sofa in like forever. I've had this sofa in like forever. I'm saying forever. My daughter grew up with this sofa, and over the years, I've done a lot of things to it, like putting little blings and things and stuff like that, just to make the sofa look different. But this sofa grew up with my baby girl, so I've had it for a very long time. I just always keep it clean and covered, and the sofa look brand new. So I was going to change it up, but I decided not to because it's so comfortable and there's nothing wrong with it. So it is staying, honey, in our family room. And so this is from Walmart right here, and some of the cushions are from the sofa in front, and I did purchase this cushion in Walmart. Now the mirror on the wall is so beautiful. It ties the room together, and believe it or not, y'all, this mirror, I bought the mirror in Goodwill for $12.99. I took the mirror home and sprayed painted, kind of dapped it a little bit to give it this effect, and then put some blings on it, and the mirror looked like it brand new. And so what I wanted to do was to make sure that my coffee table or my center table is pretty much the same. So I pretty much did the same thing to my coffee table. The spray paint a paper towel and dab it into the coffee table just like I did the mirror, and put the bling on there, and it matched perfectly with the mirror on the wall. That came out really, 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 really nice. coffee table, I have this beautiful candle stand holder, and I bought that in Ross, I think it was. And these are from Goodwill. Those are Goodwill findings. This right here is also Goodwill finding. I bought this just to put my remote control and different things when husband sit on the remote and them something that him know spot it then now. So that's kind of hidden and keep the space nice. And then I put this here so husband could have his little coaster to put his glass when he's having a drink or whatever, juice or whatever. And this is a DIY project that I made for the space. And since this is a sit down and relax type of a room, I did buy this in the Dollar Tree and kind of paint up a little bit and put it into the space. And that book is a book that I found in Goodwill, and that tied everything together right there. So. Is my kitchen, honey. And kitchen is always the heart of the home. I do a lot of cooking in my kitchen. I spend a lot of time in my kitchen. So let's just say this to say that 90% of my day is spent here. And I wanted, my kitchen is not a humongously big oversized kitchen, but I wanted to make sure that the space worked for me, especially the work from the kitchen, right? So I wanted to make sure that everything in this kitchen area was perfect and on the money. And I didn't want my kitchen to be cluttered. So what I did was get little pieces here and there, and I wanted to spend my money carefully on a friendly budget. So I went to Goodwill and I found these little pieces on the window, and it says season everything with love. And that is perfect for me because I always have seasonal stuff, right? And then right here is where I put my soap and my scrubbing pad and stuff like that. And I bought that in Ross for $8.99. My towel stand is right here. And then this little guy here, I found him in Walmart for $19.99. And I've had that for a long time. And I do have a lot of cookbooks in my kitchen. I sure do. And these are those little things that's going to make my kitchen pop. And it goes in with my color scheme. And then I have my knives on here. Now this kettle right here is a kettle that I bought at a yard sale, and I only paid $3 for that kettle, believe it or not. Now over here is my coffee station, which is very simple. Husband loves coffee, and I don't really drink coffee, but I have it once in a blue moon. So I have my little tea bags and sugar and coffee and stuff like there, and you know, I put candy in here, but obviously my candy bar jar is empty. Somebody been eating my candy. And then I have little things here, little decor stuff here, but it's nothing fancy. And then over here, my little towels and stuff on deck right there. Yeah. They'll sound so plop. Here are from Walmart, and this one is from the Dollar Tree. You can always you know, blend a little expensive piece with a little cheap piece and put them together, and you have some nice little thing. Yeah, this is 99¢, and that was from Walmart. And this is also from Walmart here, of course. Now the vase right here, this vase was a thrift store finding, and these are from Walmart. So these was $1.99 a piece. Don't let these fruits fool you, because nothing in here is real. These are just decor, and I'm happy it is because it will stay nice and neat, because if it was real, the fruits would have done a long time. So I did buy, well, I did find these all in Goodwill. Those are all Goodwill findings. These towels on the other side of my island is all from Walmart, for sure. Here, sometimes if I don't feel feel like going around the table to eat and I'm by myself, or my husband don't feel like going on the table and he's by himself, he just grab his stool right here and sit down and eat right there. Or if I feel like paying a bill real quick, I just sit down and write up my bill right there and I'm good to go. Another thing that was really important for me in this kitchen was great lighting, because since I'm a YouTuber and I cook for you guys, I want to create great content. So one of the things that my husband decided to do, one of the first things that we decided to do was get the lighting right. And so the lighting that came with the house, we changed it, and we went and we got this lighting because somebody asked me about the lighting that I use in my kitchen. This light is from the Home Depot, and the lighting that I use here is an energy saver, so it don't make my bill high and expensive. So you can find this kind of a lighting inside a Home Depot. That's where we got the lighting from. Now this light right here, you can see that is a different color shade, kind of yellowy. That is a total different lighting. That one came with the house as well, but we're planning on changing out that lighting pretty soon. But it does help me when I have to do like certain things in the sink, so you guys can see what I'm actually doing in the sink. But yeah, overall that is about it. Now the only thing I think I didn't show you guys was the rugs here. I did find these rugs in Ross, and I got 3 of them. I think it was $15.99 for all 3 of these rugs. But yeah, there. So okay y'all, that is about it. It's time for you to go. I hope you did enjoy my space here. I will be showing you a number 2 of my 2nd floor tour. Okay, so look out for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up and share it with all your friends and family, and guess what, I will see you in my next one. It's time for you to go.